Welcome back, and thanks for staying with us. Now, mobile money technology gurus will soon be gathering in Nairobi, in Kenya, to share their vision and success stories at the Mobile Money Transfer Africa Conference and Expo. MMT Africa Conference is an annual showcase for the most successful mobile money services from the region's pioneering operators as well as the financial institutions. Now, the leading mobile money event on the continent will also offer delegates the unique opportunity to hear from payments experts at the central banks of Kenya, Tanzania, Ghana, Zambia, Uganda, and Mozambique. And joining us to tell us more about that event in Kenya, we are now joined here in the studio by Paolo Zambonini, and he is the head at Absa Group for Innovation and Special Projects. Paolo, it's a very good morning to you, and thanks once again for joining us on 180 Degrees. First of all, what exactly are we talking about when we talk mobile money?
Bill, thank you very much, and again, thank you for the opportunity of being here. I think the key thing about mobile money transfer is that it's a way of people remitting money from one cell phone to another cell phone without the need of having to spend money and going to a bank, then paying bank charges for remitting money, sending money cross-border, etc., etc. So it's a very easy way for anybody to send money from one person to another, basically using the mobile phone, and in time to come, internet and other technologies as well.
Wonderful. But now, how has that changed, you know, the whole issue of banking, or should I say the issue of money transfer as we know it?
Well, that's that key question, and I think the key thing that mobile money transfer is doing is that, first of all, it's making money transfer a lot more convenient for customers, so that you don't have to travel to a bank. You can literally do it in the convenience of your own home.
You don't have to have a bank account for that matter, do you?
In most cases we do, still with a bank wallet, but I think the key thing here is that we're finding ways, very clever ways for people to be able to remit money from one to another without the need of any kind of travel, any kind of logistics, and any kind of way of having to go to a particular branch. And also what's happening is, because of mobile money transfer, it's becoming more affordable for those who are not yet banked to be able to become part of the banking framework by being able to do low-cost money transfers from one person to another using their mobile phone without having the need of all the other add-ons that most bank accounts come with.
And do you see this as the future of banking, particularly in Africa?
Well, I do, because I think the key thing here is that about 60 to 70% of the continent in general is unbanked. And mostly is because of inaccessibility to banks or perceived high cost of banking products. And this is a way of actually introducing entry-level banking in a real meaningful way to a lot of those folk who are currently not yet banked. So mobile money transfer is a very key way of enabling those who are not yet banked to become part of the banking network.
And we know that your bank was possibly among the pioneers of this technology. Were you, and just how has it gone so far?
Yes, well, thank you very much. Yes, I think for our efforts in this particular realm, we won the prestigious award last year of the most innovative bank in Africa. What we are doing this month is we'll be the first bank in the world to offer the Western Union service on the mobile phone, the internet platform, obviously our branches as well, and in a couple of months' time also on the ATM platform, which means that anybody would be able to remit money from one mobile phone to another using the Absa Western Union service provider. So that basically gives us a virtual footprint to, number one, all the Western Union physical locations, but also enabling people to receive money anywhere in the world globally on their mobile phone and send money into South Africa as well.
But Paolo, when you look at the African continent in general, we often say that the continent is technology stuffed, and yet we have here technology that is coming to improve the way we do business, the way we do banking. Now, when we are coming from a situation where we are poor technologically, is this possibly the right way to go?
You know, Bill, that's a very interesting insight, and I think the anomaly about Africa is, although what you say may be true with regards to most technology, more Africans have a mobile phone in their possession than a landline or a computer, etc., etc. So the actual mobile handset is basically the interface of choice. And we've got a number of very easy ways of actually using that handset to leverage our technological advancements in that and actually leapfrog other technologies. So it's a very easy way of establishing a footprint and leveraging that mobile phone for access to internet, television, banking, etc. So it's becoming the tool of choice in Africa.
Yeah. And now let's talk about the upcoming conference in Nairobi in Kenya. What is it all about, and what can we expect from that conference?
I think the main thing about the conference in Kenya is that it's a key way of highlighting what's the success stories in Africa right now, in Kenya, South Africa, Tanzania, right around the continent. And also what it is an ideal opportunity for those financial institutions, retailers, etc., to come and see exactly what's happening, what they can do to be part of this technology surge. And also, it's also a very key way for thought leaders to come present what they're doing, and also to take what's been learnt and implement that in their particular environments coming forward. And I think this is a very key way of shifting economies and basically making people a lot more financially involved in banking, and I think this conference is going to be a very key success, and we're looking forward to it.
But are there any newer technologies that we can expect?
Hopefully, you've got to come and see. No, no, there will be. I think these will be showcased on all 3 days, and I think on the Friday there'll also be site visits to success stories, particularly in Kenya. So I really encourage those who can make it to attend. It's really a world event, and it's going to be a fantastic way of seeing exactly what these new leapfrog technologies are, and hopefully you can make it too.
Well, I hope I will. But yourselves at the bank Absa, are you just participants, or you are also organizers of this conference?
No, we've been invited now for, I think it's the 4th year in a row, to basically participate in the event. So we're looking forward to that, and we're looking forward to continuing our relationship with MMT. And we're looking forward to seeing the outcomes of this event. The others have been highly successful, and it's been a very key way of understanding where the steer is with mobile money transfer and what the key trends are. So I'm looking forward to the conference next month.
And let's just briefly project into the future. Just how do you see technology banking, going in, particularly not just here in South Africa, but on the African continent in general? Where do you see it?
Gabriel, I think for myself personally, what I see happening is I see that, banking is going to basically shift and change significantly over the next 20 years. Technology, mobile, telephony, other devices like the iPhone, etc., are making it more accessible, more easier, safer for people to bank. You'll probably be seeing the advent of new technologies which are going to push the envelope even further. I think it's going to be easier for people to participate into the banking network. We've just got to worry about FICA and KYC issues and how we deal with those. But I think going forward, you're going to be seeing technology leading the way in terms of enabling people to remit money, send money cross-border, become inclusive in banking. And I'm thoroughly looking forward to seeing what's going to be happening over the next 10 to 20 years.
Well, also looking forward to be a part of that conference, and hoping our viewers will also get to know the interesting work that you're doing in, money, technology, banking, in that regard. But once again, Paolo, I must say it was a pleasure chatting to you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Well, that was Paolo Zambonini, the head at Absa Group, responsible for innovation and special projects, talking to us about the upcoming meeting in Nairobi, Kenya. Well, we'll take a short break. We'll be right back. Don't go away.